I think there's a couple things I would say. Number one, I would point out that if you buy, you're a little bit more in control of your monthly budget. Because even if I buy on an ARM, a 10-year ARM, I know exactly what my monthly mortgage payment's going to be every month for the next 10 years. And I think that's an important point because in the rental market, the appreciation, the inflation that we're seeing across all industries, really across the world, as we come out of the pandemic and try to digest all that money that was printed to keep things rolling, um, prices are up everywhere. So that rental market isn't quite the safe haven I think that it has been in other real estate markets. So you lose control. I mean, if the owner of the property that you're renting in, decides that they're going to increase the rental rates because of inflation, and the market is allowing them to do that, well, guess what? Now more of my budget is going into my housing cost as the tenant, and I have no control over that, right? So I think it's really important. What are you waiting for? Because you're not going to control your housing budget, monthly housing budget as much, or let me say that better. You don't have as much control over your housing budget as a renter because the owner can come in at the end of the lease and jack up the rent, which is what we're seeing. Rents are up 25, 30, 35% in some areas in our marketplace, right? The other piece to this is that if interest rates continue to climb, it's eroding your affordability as a buyer, obviously. So, I go back to, if you want to wait because the timing in other parts of your life isn't right. I think so often we get into these numbers and all these heavy discussions because most of us don't, we want to make prudent financial decisions. But when you're talking about the house that you're going to live in and that you're going to, do whatever it is, come home every day from work, the numbers matter, but what's more important is what's going on in life. If now's the right time for you to move, then do it. And if now's not the right time for you to move, then don't. And the realtor should help you understand